the recording
Glug
right
glug
on
glug
that
glug 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 glug.
and that's all the context they'll get. Hi everybody. Welcome to Daggerheart. We're playing again. This is episode 4. It's titled Build a Bot. I have my I keep wanting to call people intrepid heroes because of Brennan now, and I'm not gonna
Yep.
do that. So these are my silly little fuckers. Um, if you guys want, we'll
Hi,
reintroduce your
silly
characters
little
really quick. Hi,
fuckers.
silly little fuckers. Amy, can you tell me your character's bit really quick? Give me your 10-second pitch.
Hello, I'm Ailith. I just a little fairy fawn lady with a very cool fake arm.
What does
I'm
Ailith
a
do?
wizard.
There we go.
I do spell shit.
I do spell shit. Oh, can I get Carl? You want to introduce your character again for me?
Sorry, muted myself. Hello, everyone. This unit is designated as Gauru, aka the Clank Druid, who doesn't understand any social cues and is currently a trash can, if I remember correctly.
Yep, that sounds about right. Nico?
Yo, I'm Nico. I'm playing Mungus. He's half goblin, half giant, and all arcane tinkerer in the illegal ways.
And last but not least, Alex.
Hi, I'm Vistal. I'm a radio host slash information broker, syndicate rogue guy. I'm also a red monkey with horns.
Okay. Today, my wonderful, wonderful friends, we are going to be following around Garu for a quick second because I think last we talked to him, he was disguised as a trash can and just kind of wandering about the city for the past however so long, just hanging out, avoiding certain death as nearly as possible with the big ledges.
This unit is not programmed with a proper directional software. Please
Uh,
help me, I am lost.
as you're bouncing into walls trying to find your way home after showing up for a mission that you wanted to help for, you I didn't write any of this down and I just got nervous. So sorry about that. Whew. Okay. You stumble across a pile of trash that has a bit of metal sticking out of it. It looks to be a pile of trash similar to a snow pile left by a snowplow after multiple days of snow and it only barely melting. It's just kind of pushed off to the side and in a permanent like mini mountain on the side of the road because of the street sweepers that come by. And out of the bottom of it, there's like a little robot foot that catches your eye. What would Garu do seeing a little robot foot popping out of a little trash bank?
Garu would definitely investigate. Let me see. Do I have to roll for that? I'm sorry, I'm completely out of the loop with the
Um,
bills again.
right now, I
Or
just
just
want to
look it
do a
up.
little bit of story building. So, how would you
Sure.
investigate? What would just describe what that looks like to me?
Galru would probably walk over there and look like directly at the foot and just say, "Hello, this unit is designated as Garu. Please respond." And just wait there for a second before realizing he's talking to a foot, and then like gently poking and prodding the foot to see if it'll respond.
Amazing. Okay. After hearing the familiar sounds of a whirring automaton, automaton, basically. Automaton? Okay. I'll put the syllables wherever you'd like. This little foot starts shaking and uh like wiggling down to like try to uncover itself from this like pile of trash. And then you see after that it follows a knee and like the thigh of a humanoid shaped robot. Humanoid in that it has all of the same joints arranged in about the same ratio, but it doesn't look like a person. It doesn't have round edges and like muscle formation. It's basically tubes with ball joints. A little tin man pops out and he's missing his other foot, which is styled to look like a cute little flat shoe, like a marionette type shoe. and he's missing a foot, and then he like stands up next to you, and he's about half your height. It looks like if a robot could have a child. Um, Missing a foot, he kind of shakes his head, and when he tries to speak, tiny little sparks fly out of his little mouth, and he says, "Can you help me?" That's it.
Susan, this designated is a designated restoration unit. Processing. Yes, help is in my prerogative. Please state. Need.
My friends need help. I and then you can see his eyes blink for a few seconds. He takes a minute. Really, really slow speech coming from somebody who should have automated speech patterns. And he says, "I take you to help." And then like nods fervently in your direction.
Garu just kind of looks at the direction he was going because in his mind he's still trying to go somewhere, and he's like, "Hmm, prerogative accepted. It's a side quest activated," and he like puts on like the trash can lid like as if he's going incognito, pulls in his little arms, and he's just like starts following at or like walks towards the little thing. Please state name. This unit is designated as Garu.
Name, 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 name.
Name recognized. Welcome, name. This unit shall assist you.
He starts like pogo hopping in a direction because he can't walk very well. And the pogo hopping is like really low and weak because he doesn't have springs in his legs. So he's just kind of like bump, bump, bump.
Garu sees him walking like that, and in his naivete thinks like this is the like efficient means of travel. So he mimics him and starts like awkwardly hopping after him and mimicking his movements.
Absolutely amazing. There are now 2 pogo hopping robots going through the bottom levels of Zephys, or not Zephys, I'm so sorry. Uh, you live in Novus, right? Okay, the bottom like floor levels of Novus, over kind of towards Grubby's, but not super close. Any one of you can spot these 2 goofballs going about their day if we would like to get the group together just by just by witnessing this.
Yeah, I just start following him. I don't say anything.
That's awesome.
I start like I'll fly out my window and I'll start like still flying, but I'll like do like the pogo movements in the air, so I'm going along with them.
Are we having a
Hey,
pogo parade? That's amazing.
Side note, I'm so sorry, Blue. I fucking love the little robot. I want to adopt it so badly.
Isn't it so cute? Something about like little
It is so
robots that need
cute.
help. It's just like, oh, oh.
So adorable.
All right, what do you want to do, Beavis?
You just know that when Garu's moving around, he's got like the trash can lid clanging as he's moving along too. So there's no stealth at all with
Oh
this.
yeah, it like lands and you hear the clashing of the lid closing on a trash can, almost like a little children's parade going through the streets.
Exactly.
Amazing.
Ice is melting.
Flip out a little notebook and start writing things
Yeah.
down as I'm following them and watching.
hey, Fizz. Do you have an extra foot back there?
I'm gonna roll luck on that. Maybe he has an extra foot.
Or anything that could be used as a foot? Also, I'm gonna need my Chipotle grubbies to go. I think there's something going on. That trash can that was in here a while back is making a fucking racket outside.
Hands you a sack of weird food, and then also, he does have an extra foot. It is a woman's foot, and it's like really big.
That's perfect. Thanks, Fizz. I'll be back later. Just yeah, I'll see you later, Fizz. I'm gonna go help these guys out.
foot, not like a robot foot.
Robot foot. That's
Yeah, it's not a human's foot. It's just like a
Okay.
female robot foot. Like it has like a
Yeah,
fake
yeah, yeah,
robo
yeah.
heel with like a bow
I,
on
was,
it.
I thought he had just a foot. I was, man, these aren't
It's a
grubs in here.
full human foot.
That reminds me of. I'm so sorry. It's a Billy Connolly joke, and it's yeah, my uncle was a weird man. Fake wooden legs, real feet. Beautiful. Anyway,
Weird.
apologies.
Weird.
and then I'll walk out there, and I'll say, or like I'll kind of like try and like get in front of him as he's hopping and be like, "Hey, little man, hey, uh, you know Garu?
He's fully leading you guys in a circle, by the way. He's like going back to where he started.
Okay, yeah, I'm just kind of like walking backwards, like trying to talk to him. Like he's not stopping. Is that what I'm to assume here?
Yeah, like he looks like hella determined, right? So he's just kind of like hopping in a direction, like I gotta go this way, I gotta go this way, I gotta go this way.
Is he small enough to where I could like pick him up?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna be like, hey, my name's Viz. I'm gonna just help you out for a sec, okay?
I think he starts like pushing away from you like a cat that doesn't want to be held.
I haven't picked him up yet.
Okay.
I was just like I was kind of like asking if it's okay if I help him.
He'll turn to Garu and he goes, "You help? Him help?"
This unit is designated as. And sorry, what was your Vizzy?
Vistal or
Vistal.
Vizzy.
This unit is designated as Vistal. Thus far, trustworthy rating is moderate. This unit trusts him. Let's help. And he continues to keep hobbling after him.
Okay. He will like sit on his little roly-poly-oly robo butt and stick his leg up in the air. And you see that like where his knee ends, there was like a shaft to connect like a shin to a foot, and the shaft part has been broken and it's still lodged in his knee.
So it's not that he's missing a foot, it's that his like leg is broken.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It looks a little
Do
like
I-
bent where it's been broken off, and you can assume based on things that you've seen before, this guy probably got ran over by a street sweeper.
Okay. Hey, little buddy. Hey, Mungus. I know you do techno. You know techno magic and
yeah.
shit, right?
Yeah, I
Is-
was confused what was going on here. That's why I was following these guys around.
Yeah. Is there anything that you can do for him? If not, I have a separate idea. Because I got a foot from Fizzbolt. I guess I'm gonna have to give it back because it looks like I thought his foot was broken, but it looks like he got like ran over. And it looks like some help is needed here.
I could probably attach that foot to him.
No. What I'm saying is like I don't think it's that he's missing a foot. It's that his leg is broken.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I can try. Can't guarantee
Yeah,
anything.
try-
Give me the foot, and maybe I can use
Yeah,
parts from it. You know.
Yeah. Here's the foot. If not, I have a separate idea. But I
Where'd you get
think
this
this little
foot?
guy needs help. Fizzbolt. He's got all kinds of so. You know how Fizzbolt's always looking different?
Yeah, like different parts. All of a sudden.
Yeah, he's got a lot of spare parts.
Who works on Fizzbolt?
Fizzbolt.
He does. Fizzbolt works on Fizzbolt.
I'm
Nobody
leaning
else
down
works
and
on him.
inspecting the kid's leg now while we're talking.
Okay. If you want to inspect it, can I get you to roll some sort of like analyze situation for me?
Yeah, I'll do analyze, and I'll spend a hope to use my magical tinkerer experience.
Absolutely.
All right. I got pretty high. 20 plus 4, 24 with fear.
Oh, that's amazing.
That's high as fuck, bro.
That's so good.
Yeah.
Okay. So I will tell you with that roll that you get everything that I could have given you with this guy. So that's awesome.
Okay.
And then my fear pool, just so it's available to you guys, I'm sitting at 6 now. I can hold 12.
Okay.
I hate that. Okay.
That's not bad. Last episode we started with 9. So
He fucked us up too.
okay, so what you find out checking out this guy is that the shaft of his leg is pinched off where it got crushed. You figure that you could probably take apart the knee, take out the broken piece, reinstall a piece that fits his current mechanics. But you also notice that this bot hasn't been in production for 15 years. So you're not really sure the first place that you would go to find this exact same leg to replace it, but you're sure that you could find something, whether it's this one that you got from Fizzbolt, maybe that'll fit if you tinker with some of the parts. You also notice that his head is turning back and forth, almost like he's trying to look between two people or watching like a ping pong battle, but it's that his eyes are scanning over and over and restarting his scanning mechanism. So he has
That's freaky.
basically like amnesia for robots, is what's happening. And it seems like he wants to get somewhere, but his memory chip got eroded when he got ran over. Is all, you know everything about him
Ooh.
now.
Yeah. Um. Let's go. Let's
He
go in
also
my
has a
shop.
name tag that says guide, Guide. Sorry, let me spell. Just like the regular word. And you can assume that that would be his name based on the naming mechanics of clanks.
This is guide. Uh. Well, I'm gonna pick you up, guide. I pick him up. We're gonna go to my shop. I'm gonna fix your leg and see if I can do anything about your memory.
He locks his little fingers around your neck and like hangs off of your shoulders like a kid.
I explain as we're walking everything you said to everybody else.
Wait,
Okay,
Mungus,
so
can we come with you? Can I
Yes,
come to
yes,
your
come.
shop?
Please, please. Yeah.
yeah, Garu, are you coming with us? This is kind of your mission, or are we the 4 pack here for you?
This unit would like to assist this guide. And he like rights his foot and like starts imitating Mungus's walking instead, since he's being carried now. Um, so Mungus is the goblin giant hybrid, right? So he's kind of like big and
Yes.
buff.
He's
Yeah. So
lanky.
yeah. So Garu's like walking like a buff guy, like trying to imitate him as he follows behind.
We're following the leader.
Ailith is still
Um,
fully pogoing.
That's funny.
why would you be pogoing when you can
She's
fly?
pogoing in the air.
Oh no,
Pogoing,
like I'm
pogoing
He
in
pogoing
is
the
while
flying. Going
flying
in the air, yeah.
understood,
in
understood.
the air while I'm flying.
Mungus, do you think I've ever been to your shop before? Because I feel like I have. Like I feel
You
like
and Ailith have
we
both
have.
been out front where you can buy things and talk to me and
Okay.
the other guy who works there, but both of us have a room we go in to work on things that neither of you have been in.
Okay, but I know I've been in your shop and I've been around it a lot because I
Yeah.
buy like spare parts from you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, cool. I think there's part of Vistal that's like I know that you sell these things and I know that you work on these things, but it never dawned on me how good you are at working on these things because the fact that you were able to like tell what was wrong with him kind of like caught me off guard and I was like, "Oh shit, okay."
Mm,
So Vistal is like very like, "Ooh, okay, maybe he can help me some more than I realized." And
nice.
he's very excited to go to the shop and see what you can do to help this little guy out. Vistal was also immediately emotionally invested, and he wanted to help this
Mhm.
little guy. So yeah, we're
Whereas
going to
I
the
have
shop.
no emotional investment in this at all. It's all logical. Just I need to fix this guy so I can fix this issue that's in front of me.
Obviously, yes.
Hey, guide. I want you to know I will fucking murder anybody for you.
Murder.
He's gonna forget. He's gonna forget you said that in like 2 minutes.
Yeah, he's the best person to tell us I'm going to do crimes.
And that's the plot of 50 First Dates.
Yeah.
I think it's a plot point, but I don't think it's the plot.
I think that there might be crime, but that's not the point of the movie. I'm just making a joke about amnesia.
Oh, I 100. As soon as you said amnesia, I immediately went to 51st Dates, and I was like, how many references to this can I get
Yeah, he's
before I get in
2 Minute
trouble
Tom the
from you?
robot, for sure. For
Oh
sure.
my god. Oh, Blue,
And like every 2 minutes he
I
remembers
would.
that he wants to go back to wherever he's trying to take you to help him.
Yeah, we'll get there. So
I'm
we go to
gonna
the
write
shop.
as sorry, just for that, as we're flying, I'm just gonna write like on a bit of my parchment, like, we're your friends, we're going to help you. We have to go somewhere and then we'll go in and help the others, and I'm just gonna hold it in front of his face and like fly backwards.
Okay. Well, that means that you won't have to take an extra slow trip to the location because he keeps forgetting who you are every 2 minutes.
Nice. Good
So
shit.
we get there, no problems. You guys know the area, you're very familiar with it, it's not far. We can move on. What do we do once we get there? We've approached Muggis's shop. On the outside is a few like garage style windows that roll up where different people sit and sell different stuff from all the people
Quick.
who have lab rooms on the inside.
We start with 2 extra hope, right? Every mission we begin. Is that right,
Uh,
or am I?
no, that sounds right. That sounds right.
Okay.
You start with you gain two. I think I start with
At the
something,
beginning of
but
a
mine
mission,
just
you
rolls over.
gain 2 hope. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Cool. 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 Cool.
Are there any like piles of scrap laying around
Along the
Oh
way,
in the shop?
yeah.
sure. And oh, okay. Tell me about
No,
the inside too,
no,
because Mungus would know.
Oh sure. Yeah. We get to the shop and it's like imagine uh a cell phone repair store kiosk in the mall. You know, it's kind of like that. But it's got all kinds of magical bullshit that's not super powerful at all. And there's another guy in there. He's missing a leg and we've talked to him before. He's real cool, but he's to himself. So I lead you guys to one door in the back of the shop, and we open it up, and it's like a very organized chaos room with a big table and a couple of chairs, and the table's covered in all kinds of metal and screws and springs and shit like that. And then there's just a few little glowing bits of ore in jars on the shelves behind you, but not very many. But there's a lot of scrap and bullshit.
I feel like Garo's gonna start digging through the scrap piles to see if he can find a new friend in one of them.
That's really funny. I would assume
I
because
kind of
this is like a
stress out
working.
as
Oh,
you begin that, like, oh. Like I'm just like, oh no, don't. Okay, well, it's fine, it's fine. I set the guy down.
It's just like a kid playing at the pots and pans kind of thing, you know?
Yeah,
I'm fully just like flicking around trying to look at all the different cool magic shit you have.
yeah. I wouldn't touch anything on the shelves.
I won't touch it. I just want to see what you have because it all looks so cool.
Oh, for sure, for sure. This is where I just like, I
okay.
pull out my
You
box you
succeed.
gave me, my archive or my what's it called, box of mini goods,
Yeah.
right? And I show him, check this out. So this box you guys have seen me reach into before, I open it, I reach my hand into it, and all of a sudden you see a hand appear in this room and like grab something off a shelf and then pull it out of the box. I'm like, see, this is just for me to grab something on the go, you know?
Oh my gosh, what happens if I fly into the box? Will I fly back
Don't
into the
don't
room?
yeah, don't do that. Do not do that.
Okay. It's not like Portal.
No,
I
no, no,
can't
it's
just
not.
like go through. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
no, no. Unfortunately, sorry.
Well,
Okay.
I'm real
Uh,
glad you told me before I did that. That would be really
yeah, I'm glad you
stupid.
asked. I'm glad you asked. So from what you said, I feel like I can repair this guy's leg here fine, right?
Sure. Yeah.
The memory chip, I don't know if I have the capabilities of or not.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate. It has like a sort of like battery acid situation. I would say that you're able to take them apart carefully enough because you're familiar with machinery that's at least 15, 10 years old. 10 to 15 years old ish. And so you're familiar with taking apart the pieces, but replacing them is where it gets a little bit tricky.
Ugh. I can get this guy back to where he was, but with just a better leg. But I don't know about this. You see this? I show off the corroded parts. You see that? There's not much I can do here. I think we'd have to take him to a specialist or just maybe try to figure this out another way. Does anybody have any ideas?
Would your
Uh,
friend maybe know? Like the other guy?
What do you think, Blue?
I mean, he might know where a robot specialist is, and he might know a way of, you know, taking the memory chip out after, gently disabling the robot, making sure that you're not hurting any of his programming by taking his memory chip out. And then you could probably put it in some kind of machine to read any of the like reachable data, see if you can find anything important in there. And then you could
I feel like
you would be like
this is
knocking
the
him
guy
out doing
saying this
brain
after you
surgery.
walked up to him, kind of.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
I have a message.
Are you guys okay with this, Garu?
Uh,
Uh, Garu wants to assist,
sorry,
but
that's a
Garu
great
does not.
question. I didn't see you message me. Sorry. Tell me what the healing thing does.
So it just restores like hit points, is what it does. But so I messaged Blue privately because I wasn't sure if this would work. Because he's a warden druid, which means he has like specialty healing powers. Since he's technically biomechanical in a way, I was gonna ask if his healing would apply to restoring like circuitry and that kind of thing. It's a stretch, but I was just asking. And then the better question is, would Garo be aware of his ability to do that? Which is probably no. I'm willing
So
to.
you're the greenery restoration unit. So I would say that like you might, but I would have to like w- you would have to explain to me what the healing would look like on your end then. So you would have to know. You would have to think that Garu would know how to heal something that is inorganic, despite your programming originally being for purely organics
Yeah,
in
he's too
that
young
way.
to know that yet. So never mind. Yep, you're right. You're
Okay.
right. Okay. I was just like, oh wait, he can heal people. Would that work here? So yep. Okay.
No, that's
So
totally
Garo goes. Yeah.
that makes sense to me.
Yep. Garo goes
Would
along with the plan.
there
He's. Yep.
would there
Hmm?
be anything in like from my like reading knowledge? Would I know anything? Would I have done anything about robots and shit like that? Or
I thought you
constructs?
just did like wizard stuff.
I think the
Yeah, but I don't
robot
know
thing is
if
the hang up with me and my partner because
yeah.
we both make magic items, right? But those don't have sentience. So when it comes to this circuitry, we just don't know it, you know.
Yeah, I don't know if I do that next year or if I've already done that. I'm asking the god in the sky.
Ailith, if you had a major in magic school that you would eventually gear your final thesis towards so that you could have the license to produce magical items as according to your thesis, what do you think your current major trajectory is?
I don't think it would be this.
Not robotics.
It would not be robotics. It would be probably more to do with like magical plants or like how the source works and something more like organic.
Natural magics.
Got you.
Yeah.
Kind of like the chemistry of it all.
Yeah, I would definitely be like the chemistry rather than the physics
Okay.
side of things.
So I would say that you
Okay, so
you
I answered
probably
my own
know
question.
where
That's totally fine.
but wait, you also found out something else by asking this question though. I think you would know where people who are studying this are, right?
Oh my gosh, dude, one of my professors is always like going on about the robotics and stuff, but I don't usually pay attention. But he could totally help us. He's like
Okay.
super old, so he probably did shit like this, yeah.
All right.
If we still want to
Um,
ask your coworker, I'm more than happy to walk through that with you guys.
I feel like we did. What I pictured was what you explaining was my coworker saying all that.
That works for me.
Yeah. Let's do what you said. Let's peacefully put this guy back together, except for his memory chip, and we'll take the memory chip to your professor guy and see if he can help us get the memories out of it.
Oh wait, shit,
Would
what
he?
time is it? I think I'm supposed to be in his class right now. He's going to be so totally mad. Let's go see him.
What's your question?
Is he still functional without his memory chip?
So
No.
essentially, he would be powered down in a sort of a sleep mode that he can't wake himself out of. Somebody would have to put his memory chip back in and then restart him, is what it would be, which is basically rerouting the energy circuit to make a loop that doesn't include running his power system to make him functional. So he's still just hibernating and he still has all of the things he needs to survive. He's just unconscious.
Okay, and we're just gonna like leave him here at your shop, and then we'll come back once we figure it out?
Yeah, I can lock the door.
Yeah, I think that might be a good idea. Just make sure the little guy stays safe.
Certainly.
Maybe while you guys take care of this.
Oh wait, I totally have something so that like nobody can steal him. But it would mean putting something inside of him, and then we can like take it out when we put the memory chip in. And I'm gonna pull out my arcane prism,
Whoa.
and I'm thinking if we put it inside him and I activate it, because that cannot move while it's activated, you cannot lift what it's inside of.
Okay.
Maybe I don't know.
Position this
Well,
prism
that
in a
no.
location of your
So
choosing and activate it. All allies within close range gain a +1 bonus to their spellcast rolls. While activated, the prism can't be moved. Once it's deactivated, it can't be activated again until your next long rest. So around the robot, if you put the arcane prism in it, you'll get a +1 to all your magic rolls.
yeah, and
I
I'm just
I would
thinking
be
like,
careful with that.
I don't know if this would help us right now. I think we just leave him in the room, lock the door, and tell Scrimmy to keep an eye on it.
yeah, okay, that's totally cool. I don't know. I thought
I like
it
that
might
thing
be
though. We should use
like a
that in the
like
future.
like a bike clock or something. I'll be honest. When I first found it,
Bike
my first
clock.
thought was, oh my god, I could like put it in somebody like some bad guy's like face, put it like in his mouth, and then his mouth can't move.
Oh, and then you grab his legs and yank him.
Yeah, and then like his whole head comes off, right?
Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you know, they use immovable rods all over the city to hold
Yeah.
these buildings up.
I
I
thought I
mean,
was a
I was
genius
more
when I came up
thinking
with
so
that.
that like you can't do spells and shit if you can't move your mouth. But oh my god, we could totally decapitate somebody with this thing.
Yeah.
I don't think you understand how magic works.
I don't think you understand how
He said that to the
shut up
wizards.
works.
He comes over to the wizards. I don't think you understand how magic works.
That's completely in character for you, I think, actually.
I love that so much.
You're you
Maybe I'll put
no,
this
you
into
do
your
understand
face
that
and
it
shut you up.
but it enhances your magic, and you're thinking of using it purely just as a force to hold something down. That doesn't make any sense.
It's
Do
immovable.
you have a better lock? Do you have an
You
immovable
know
lock,
how
No,
Jen?
much immovable
I'm
rods
not.
cost?
First,
You're a
first,
dome
first of
repairman. You
all,
should know how much
listen.
immovable rods cost.
No, I understand that. I understand that. But also the science of how clanks work, if you were to replace his memory slot or replace his memory card with that, you would then turn him into a
No,
magical construct.
I didn't
Yes,
say
you're
put it
completing the circuit
in
with
his
magic.
memory chip. I said put
You
it in
said
like his
put it
stomach.
inside him.
I said in like his stomach or something.
You don't have stomachs.
Well,
Look,
inside his body part.
we got
Mungus, you
past
know
that
what I
part. Yeah,
meant.
we got past that part already. We already decided that wasn't gonna work.
No, I
And we were
understand that,
discussing
but
other ways to
I
use
just
the gym.
no, I understand that. I understand that.
Are you
I
just mad that
circled
you
back to
don't have
that.
a cool movable gem?
No, I don't want a magical gem.
I'll
That's fucking
You
totally
don't want
let
scary.
you
to.
borrow it.
I,
It's
I I
fine. You
say
just
I
have to
don't want
okay,
it.
and
pass.
set. I just set a. I shrug and set a gym down on the shelf.
Mungus, that's different. I if you want to give me a regular gem, that's fine. But I'm just saying the
You're like, what
I'm
if I
sorry.
put a power generator inside him for a little while?
It's just like you're saying, what if I took this hammer and I put it in someone's mouth because it's heavy instead of using it for its
It's not
intended purpose?
just heavy; it's immovable.
No, I get that. I'm sorry. I'm hung up on this. I'm hung up on this.
I was
I'm
trying to
gonna go
use it
talk to
like a.
this.
Listen, I just sometimes with magic, you just have to think like outside the box, and sometimes things are made for one thing, but you can use them for more than one thing.
But you shouldn't. You should only use them for the thing that they're supposed to be used for, or else it gets really dangerous.
But then
Either
we don't
way,
have like.
I'm I'm hung up on this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
He just
I get
doesn't
what's
get
happening. Hold on.
innovation,
Hey.
Mungus. He just
Let's
doesn't
all
understand.
hold on. Let's leave my office. I think he's just nervous with all the source crystals around.
Wait, do you have source crystals in here?
He
Well, yeah.
literally he said that they're over there. You don't see the giant glowing container full of them?
Oh, I ignored the glowing things. The glowing things are never fun.
Everything glows.
My gem
I'm
doesn't
sorry.
glow, and it's super cool.
Look at it right now. It's glowing.
It's glowing. Look at it.
Not yet. I haven't activated it. It's just it's super
Oh,
rotten right
crazy that
now.
when you activated it and the power is surging through it, it glows. I'm gonna go talk to Fizzbolt. I'm gonna see if he knows anything about memory chips. I think it might be smart to split up a little bit.
All right. Well, we're gonna go to talk to a professor.
Yeah, I'm going to go do some wizard shit with some magic now, because I don't
I'm gonna go talk to
understand
one of
it.
the oldest living clanks in the entire city. Same thing.
Same thing. Guru, are you coming with us or going with him?
Garu's just sitting there, like looking back and forth, and like there's like sparks coming out of his head because he's his mind is literally getting blown by the idea of removing his own mind. This unit is not sure which has less. Hello, this unit is named. It's Garu.
Oh god.
You go
Will
with
we leave?
Fizzbolt.
Garrett, do you want to go see Fizzbolt, or do you want to stay here and like keep guard? Are you going to
This
be okay?
this unit is unsure. This unit will stay guard, and he like kind of withdraws into his trash can and like shuffles next to guide. I know you're
Okay,
taking guide
don't
with you,
shove
but I'm
any
missing.
No,
don't shove
guide is
any
staying here.
crystals in
We're
his
leaving guide
mouth.
here. Yeah. So do you want to go with Vistal or with us?
Uh,
You can do whatever you want. Don't
You
let
can
us.
stay here.
Yeah,
Sure.
Yeah, you can do what you want.
Nothing's
I
gonna
was just
happen.
trying to give
Guide
you an out.
is an immovable object.
yeah. That. He looks back and forth and he shuffles up to Mungus. So he'll go with you.
I get it. All right, you here. Uh, you already have my phone number. Just call me.
Yeah, no. If I come up with anything, I'll come and find you guys, or I'll give you I'll give you a buzz or whatever. I just
All right.
think maybe we can split up and figure it out.
We could definitely get two different sources of information, but we're
Yeah.
taking the chip.
Yeah, absolutely. That's fine. Keep that thing safe.
All right.
Can I draw a real quick sketch of a guide and take down like basic info to take to school, please?
Yeah, absolutely. Can you roll a knowledge check for me with any applicable bonuses, just so I know how good your sketch is?
Applicable do I have? I don't think I have anything. It's gonna be. You said knowledge roller, right?
Yes, please.
Perfect. Okay. So, oh no. Oh, double no. Okay, that's a 5 with fear. I rolled a 1 and a 2. Oh,
You think it looks like him?
Draws a
Pretty
completely
good.
different robot.
Yeah, she just drew the
Draws
outside.
Garu.
I just drew like a circle and some. I drew a stick figure, but small with one leg.
Yeah. You're like, it had one leg.
I
Oh, this
got
this is
this.
great. Yeah, we can show this to him for sure. I crumple it
He's
up and put it in my
totally going to
pocket.
get it right.
I know
Listen,
his
it's hard.
production. I
It's
know the
hard
production
when.
number.
Okay, it's hard when the pencil's like 3 times the size of you. Okay, I did what I could.
Yeah, no, I get it. I get it. We should get you some regular fairy-sized pencils. They make them.
I should totally just. I know I'm used to just like dipping my feet in the ink and like dancing across because that's like how it works. But I thought that. I don't know. I thought I was trying. I was trying to look like professional in front of you guys. Anyway,
You
let's
did.
go.
You looked really professional. You did.
I'm on my way back to Grubby's to go talk to Fizzbolt, and I'm not paying attention, and I bump into a very large figure. Oh fuck, Seamus! Jesus Christ!
Uh-huh. What's up?
Hey, buddy. I'm Mungus and Garu and Ailith are. We're dealing with a robot situation. I don't know if this is right up your alley, but I certainly would feel better if you were around. Do you want to come and talk to Fizzbolt with me? We're trying to figure out a situation with this old robot, like discontinued 15 years, got a bad memory chip. It needs help. Uh, pretty pretty simple standard stuff, but it doesn't hurt to
Okay.
have you around, my friend.
No, that sounds good.
Do you know anything about robots? Do you know any robot stuff? Clank?
Nothing special.
All right. Well, they're going to go talk to a professor, and I said I was going to talk to Fizzbolt because he's like literally one of the oldest living Clanks in the entire city. So he doesn't communicate very well, but like I understand him very well. Um, yeah, I mean any amount of help would be great.
Okay, yeah, I'll tag along at least.
All right, and if you're hungry, we're going to Grubby's anyways. Um, yeah, I will go back to Grubby's, and I'll just slide up to the front. Say, hey, Fizzbolt, you got time? Are you doing okay? You all right? I just need to talk to you about something.
He currently has 3 different arms going, flipping grubs on the grill, and his face blinks a 5-minute timer at you, indicating that he'll get to you in just a minute.
All right, you got it, man. No worries. Take your time. Uh, I'm just gonna go grab some juice, and I'll be right back. I'm just gonna go to the fountain and get some juice.
That's so
He's
funny.
got a juice fountain.
He has a juice Yeah, it's, juice.
It's juice.
Yeah.
It's full of every liquid except for water and milk.
Exactly.
And I can absolutely say that that's us getting there, and like the 5 minutes is everybody else's time while we're waiting, and I'm drinking my juice. Question mark?
Juice? Ailith, do you want to describe what the walk up and navigation of your school looks like?
Yeah. So it's on like a slope, so it's like up a hill. I don't know why, but I imagine like the rocky stairs leading up to it. I don't know if that makes sense with the city.
So there's a really tall staircase up to where you need to go.
Yeah.
That's really funny. Okay.
Um, and it's like it's almost leaning because it's just like stacked on top of each other rather than it being like wide. It's more like it's narrower but taller. Um, and it's got all these different like floating walkways to different parts of the building, and um yeah, it's very stereotypical. Like you've got like the little groups of students who are like all your like classic cliche cliques. So like all the wizards like hang out together, and it's all like study groups, and then the bards are there and they're like jamming out and things like that. Um, and it's just this mesh of every kind of race and class and stuff that you could see are just kind of all there. So yeah, it's definitely, it feels almost like slightly disjointed with the rest of the city. And yeah, that's all I got for you. I'm so sorry.
No, that was very nice. Thank you.
I have never been here in my life.
It's so totally cool. Like, it can be a little bit intimidating to start with because like it's so big and nobody knows like anybody here. But it's totally cool when you just have to be here for a little bit and then you totally know like I know like all this like the little like shortcuts and stuff and like who you can say hi to and who you really shouldn't say hi to. You could totally come here if you wanted to.
No, I don't come in public.
That's not what I heard.
Hey,
But yeah, it's so we have to go, it's like all the way at the back. if we're going to go see um Professor. Oh God. Okay, like so. Don't tell him, but I don't actually know his name. I just call him Professor like Glasshead because his glasses are like half of his face.
Okay.
Okay. So you're walking through hallways of a school and you're heading towards the back of the school, and if you stop to peek inside some of the windows of the classrooms, you see like half-built machines that are being precariously tinkered with, people taking like pages and pages of notes that are stacked really high on desks. Like lots of extreme expectations of school. Everything looks like more intense. You're like, oh, they do science experiments, and then you see like somebody explodes something as you're passing by. Like it's very active. It's a very active environment. There's a lot of people doing everything all the time. Uh, Amy, what is the so glasses are half of his head. Do you want to tell me anything else about what he looks like, or do you want me to give you a description?
I'm imagining the teacher from The Incredibles. Just like really
Oh,
short, really skinny, like really big ears, and just massive like milk bottle glasses.
yeah, I heard that too. We will. No, it's okay. Okay, okay. Um, So once you get to where you think his office is, you see that there are three different professors listed on the like whose offices this is. So if you want to roll, it's not a super high DC, but if you want to roll to try to remember the last name of this professor, you can.
Mungus, do you want to vibe check it, or should I try and like remember? I probably have it written down somewhere.
What are the three options?
The three names on this specific plaque say Professor Everhold, Professor Dawn Roar, and Professor Littlejump.
I'm willing to bet it's Little John.
He feels like a little jump.
Yeah, just from the
And I
description.
mean, yeah. I mean, I say, yeah, it's definitely him, dude. And I very confidently like push his door open.
All right, let me see. Let me give you a luck roll to see if I'm gonna make you have to look harder for this guy. I don't want to, so let's hope that
Okay.
you roll well.
I mean, I rolled an 11 with hope if that also helps, but I don't know if I'm adding anything.
Fucking roll, dude. Oh, that die fucking hates you guys today. Um, that's okay. So there's, there's, he's at his desk. He's at his desk, but he's grading papers, and he looks up and he's like, "Aren't you supposed to be in class right now?"
No, I have a free period. I'm doing some study. I'm doing an experiment, so I have to be like a close watch on it. That's actually why I'm here. We need some help with it.
Is it for my class? I wasn't aware that you were working on anything like that right now.
No, it's not for your class. But you know, like I thought that you were the best person to help me with this because it's like an elective. And I don't really trust the the other professor as much as I like trust you with this. So I was wondering if you could uh help me out. Also, this is my friend Mungus. He's helping me with
Hello,
the
Little
project
John. My name is
because
Mungus.
he knows more about this than I do. So like I'm using all of the
Garu in here.
resources. You know, like you treat you. Oh, and Garo, because so
This
these are
is
my
Garu,
friends.
yes.
And they're helping me because it's to do with clanks, and you know, like they know more than me, and they always say, you know, use all the resources you have, and I have these guys. Is he buying any of this?
Uh, so he kind of stopped listening a little bit ago because he actually
So you
recognizes one
get
of
them.
you.
Oh.
He recognizes Garu. Garu, I don't think you would know who this is. unless you
No, I don't think
remember.
it would either.
Yeah.
Uh, Let me do a memory check, actually.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Just glancing the room, but he's not thinking on it. So that I rolled a d12 twice, right? Is
Yep.
that how that works?
Yep. And then you add your knowledge additive, whatever that is.
Okay. Knowledge.
You'll roll 2d12s. One's fear and one's hope.
And
All right,
then
got 4 for
whichever
hope,
yeah.
5 for fear. So that's 9 with fear. Where are my modifiers? Um, +1. So that's a 10 with fear.
Okay. Thank you for the fear. Um so when you look at this guy, you remember him being really like disappointed. You feel sad because you remember at one point this man was so mad at you that your life changed. This is
Garu,
the professor that
sorry.
sorry, no, it's okay. I took a dramatic pause and I shouldn't have. This is the professor that denied your application as some kid's thesis.
Garu has feelings unknown, unknown. He like his eyebrows droop, and his mouth can't like articulate, but he just like gets like the droopy eyebrow sadness.
Cock my head and lean down. It's okay, buddy. I tap you on the head.
Clang, clang, clang.
Ailith, where did you find this? This.
It's not a this, it's a him.
This
He is
Garu
my
has nothing to do with
friend.
why we're here.
Yeah, Garu is just helping me. Garu's my
He's-
friend, okay?
We're helping him, really.
He's not supposed to
No,
exist.
no, you're helping me with my project, remember?
Oh yeah, sorry. Never mind.
Well, he does exist and he's totally super good. So
Are
he's
you aware
helping
that
me.
you're
He's
traveling
like
with
so great.
an illegal constructed person right now, Ailith? Do you know how much trouble you could get in for that?
How many illegal things are
Okay,
on my
but he's
body
not
right now, Little
illegal.
John?
Sorry, two people were talking and I only heard he's not illegal. What'd you say, Mungus?
I said, do you know how many illegal things are on my body right now, Little John?
Look, I don't need to be put under any more scrutiny. I don't need this today. I don't need this and I don't need him here. This thing.
Wait, why don't you need scrutiny? What have you been up to?
I just have
What naughty
so many
things are you
people
getting
breathing
in
down
trouble
my.
for?
You know how my job is. Will you listen? This is serious. You could get expelled.
Listen,
I
all
could
right?
get
You
fired.
don't. Shut the fuck up. You don't want any scrutiny? We're gonna bring it down on you. You obviously have something to do with this robot who's illegal and sentient. So, if you don't want that brought up to the authorities, you're gonna take this memory chip and tell us what the fuck it has on it, okay?
Okay.
Hey, so hypothetically, if I were to find a memory chip that had was from like 15 years ago but also had super bad damage, how do I fix it good enough so I can put it back into the construct that it came from? Hypothetically?
Why are
And
you
like
collecting old robots? What is going
Garo's
on?
totally not. Listen, if you want to, Garo's totally not even here right now. He's just a figment of our imagination. Okay? Hypothetically, so nobody gets in any trouble, I just
Can't
need
roll
to
above a
know how
7
to
on
put the
luck.
memory chip back, like fix it and put it back.
I just
I don't even really need to know how to put it back. I just need to know how to fix it and see what's on there. I can
6.
totally go somewhere else for help. I
This is
just
also
thought,
not a
like,
d20.
because I was in your class and you kind of liked me and stuff. And, like, I think you're a super cool professor. I thought that, I don't know, you were the best guy for the job, but I guess not. I can go and ask Professor Everhope, I guess.
I'm sorry I got aggressive, but you were being a fucking dick to Ayla.
I'm not going to tolerate threats, and I'm not going to tolerate blackmail. If I am going to go to jail and spend the rest of my life tilling wheat, then I will. I don't want anything to do with him. You need to get out of my office. Go talk to whatever other professor that doesn't have anything to do with him. I'm out. Get out.
I'm totally dropping your class next year, and I just like I storm out.
I don't get paid on class size, Ailith.
Where's the lab?
I fly right up to his face.
You can very
Um,
easily find
and I
somebody
go,
else who's very eager to work on this with you. I'm not going to make
yeah.
that
No,
difficult for you. This guy just recognized that Garu isn't supposed to be in commission. He's not allowed to exist as according to the rules of the school. So he's panicking.
Okay, and we're gonna come back to that. I'm gonna fly right up to his face and go, if you're worried about the authorities now, just you wait. I can be so patient, and I'm going to bring down a fuck ton of shit onto you. Okay, bye. Thanks for your help. And I fly away.
Do you genuinely think that I'm going to let you threaten a teacher and not have consequences?
Oh, I did it quiet enough, so like it's totally
So only
admissible.
he heard you, the one person that would bring the consequences?
He can't prove it.
Girl,
I have to.
magic exists.
I have to. I have two witnesses here.
That don't mean shit.
One of those witnesses is the thing he said is bad.
Let's go. Come on.
I thought you were so much cooler than this.
You need
I'm
to
going.
leave this office right
Yes.
now.
Yes,
Get
let me
up,
go to
come on,
court,
come
and one
on.
of my witnesses is the murderer.
All right,
Just like
we
looks
leave the
over at him
room.
and waves. Like, this unit bids you goodbye and less sadness. And he walks out, still looking sad.
The door closes behind you and
Okay.
he doesn't get up.
Okay, I totally might have just gotten myself kicked out of school, but like he was being so mean to you, and I don't know what he did. Also, what does he mean that you're illegal?
This unit
Do I need
does
to
not.
kill this guy?
This unit does not understand why existing would contradict legalities.
Right?
This unit is trying to help. Why? And then he just kind of looks up, like with big eyes, like, why? Why is this unit illegal?
You're not. I think he's just confused. He's had a super long, stressful day. I'm sure it's fine.
I've never killed anybody before, but I'm willing to. I did not like how that man acted.
This unit did not like that either.
Yeah, something was skeevy about him.
Memory bank note: that unit has missing pieces of Garu's memory banks. And he just kind of gets a more determined look on his face. Well, this unit suggests an alternative contact.
Let's just go find the lab. There's gonna be some nerd kid in there who's ready to help us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Finding the lab is going to be easy. Ailith, you have classes in the lab. You know students. I will let you guys do that in just a moment. I think that we can get back to Seamus and Vistal and see if they can talk to Fizzbolt for a sec.
Can we say that it did one of those like Star Wars ass sweep transitions?
Yeah.
To us, and I'm just like sipping on my juice.
The juice is blue today.
Hell yeah, I love it when the juice is blue. Seamus, you want some blue juice?
No.
All right. I took the silence as a no. You didn't have to say it.
You've never actually seen him eat anything at Grubby's.
No, I know. Viz never sees anybody else eat shit at Grubby's besides Mungus every once in a while.
Oh yeah, I'm not scared of Grubbies.
Yeah, exactly. So maybe the timer on his face like beep 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 goes off. He says, "Hey, okay, what does he do when he comes over?
Like blinks at you and does like the green check mark. Like ding.
Okay, awesome. Hey, nothing to order right now. I just gotta I just wanted to talk to you. So Mungus, Garu, Ailith, you see them in here, obviously Seamus, and you know me. But just a little bit ago, you heard, all that racket that was going on out there. I told you to pack up my grubbies to go. Um, there's a little robot that was out there who was missing a leg. He was really messed up. He looked really old, like for a clank. Like I don't know if he was like a production clank or if something like that. But he seemed like he was old. And he had some sort of like memory chip messed up. I was wondering if you might know anything about that. Like I know you've been around for a long, long time, and I just want to know if there's anything that you could tell me about, like if you know about how to fix memory cards or memory circuits. I can't remember what it was called. I'm really sorry, Fizz. Um, yeah, I just need to know if you know how to fix that kind of stuff, or like if you know anybody that does. Well, you know what I mean. I just need your help, man.
His face becomes like a really old computer screen style where everything's like really fat pixels, and it animates a graphic of opening a file folder, and then in the file folder there's like a save icon, and then he blinks like a red, like no, like circle with the line through it, like no, 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 and then he leans down like he's about to whisper to you, and he takes his cute little chef hat off, and you see that the top of his head looks like one of those balls that shoots electricity that you touch with your fingertips, and it goes like zow, zow, zow. I think Edison balls or something like that. But it's
Plasma ball.
plasma ball. Thank you so much. And it has like light cyan, yellow, and red arcing electricity coming off of it in this tiny little light bulb. And then he kind of shrugs and shows the memory like save file again. You want to try to touch it?
I want to try and touch it. I just want to try and put my hand on it.
Okay. If you touch it, your vision makes everything turn flat like you're in the Tron world, and you see things how he sees things. But he still can't speak to you.
Whoa. Is this what you see? How do you? Oh, okay. Um, do you also not have memory? Is that what you're telling me?
The type of magic that is condensed in this really thick glass ball of his head is like so ancient and unknown to you that you think that there's memory in there because he remembers who you are every day, and he remembers things from forever and ever and ever and ever ago, but it's not saved on some local file in his head. Whatever he's got going on is different.
Okay. So you can't help me, Fizz, at all? Okay. Um,
uh I think that he like shows like the memory card again, and he shows like a sweeping motion, like the little like dust sweepy icon, and then it's shiny again, and then he shows like the settings icon, so he's like, maybe somebody could fix it. He's trying to help.
well, no, I know somebody could fix it. That's why I came here to you, because you're, like the oldest clank ever. Um, okay. Well, it was it's nice to get to know you a little bit better then, I guess, Fizz. Uh, do you think you could make some sort of connection if we brought him here? Maybe you could kind of search through his stuff. You could connect since you're both clanks. I don't know if that's a thing. Seamus, do you have something?
Is he? Well, yeah. I mean, he. It looks like he's saying like clean up the memory core chip. So, have you guys tried doing stuff like that?
I don't think so. I mean, I'd have to talk to them. But if it just needs to be like debugged or like defragged or like clean it up internally and maybe physically, you could sort of sort through it and eliminate the things that are like blocking the memories. And that's a good point. We should bring that to them. That's a fucking good thinking, Seamus. Strong and smart.
Travis kind of like looks at the clank that they've been talking to, or like shrugs slightly, and is like, "We should give that a try then."
His face animates a high five.
Oh, dude, he's giving you a high five. Hell yeah.
uh as soon as you guys are done having that little moment, a couple more orders like ring in, and you hear the little bells go off, and his face turns back to like business mode, and he goes back to like rapidly flipping little grubs on the grill.
Okay, bye, Fizz. I'll be back later. Uh, keep them hot for me.
He plays a song about being hot.
Pushing on my buttons.
Yeah. Okay,
I
let's.
like to think Vistal's named after Fizzbolt. Somebody
Maybe a little
pronouncing
bit.
it wrong.
Maybe a little. Who knows?
Like
That
yours,
does
bring all the
sound
cogs
familiar.
to
Is
the
he your
yard.
real dad?
He's your
No.
dad, dude.
He's my surrogate father. I love him like a father.
Is
All right.
Pistol even your real name?
Is
Did you rename yourself after Fizzbolt?
No. Yeah,
Mm.
what? Vistal is my real name.
No,
Is your
he
real name
says-
Ailith? Are you what? Shut
No.
up.
It cost you like
You don't know Ailith?
$20
I
to
know
send
your
that
real
text to
name.
tell her to shut up.
It's just completely unprompted. I'm just being a dick. I'm just like, shut up.
It's like when you run through an argument in your head before you talk to somebody, and you're like, "This is definitely how it's gonna go." Okay. The labs are connected in some kind of like round courtyard. Sorry, what? Did you have more?
I'm sorry. Could I have sent them just like a
Like an on my way
obviously we made the
text?
joke. Yeah, like send them a quick like synopsis text of like what I've kind of learned.
Yes.
Like, hey, maybe we should clean the memory card internally and like externally.
Do you have the money for it?
P.S. Shut up, Ailith.
Yes, I definitely do. I have. I know we were kind of doing like physical actual money, but I have the Daggerheart equivalent of what I have because we've earned a lot of money so far. I have. Son of a bitch. Where the
Oh man, you ain't got it wrote down somewhere.
It's okay.
No, I
I
do.
believe that you have it. Just make sure that you mark it off because I want you guys to spend money on shit like this.
No, I have a whole. Where's my inventory? Why is it not? There it is. I have a bag of gold.
We
So-
rolled dice, remember?
Yeah, I know, but I like we don't have like. I know I had like well over 1,000 gold already.
I told you to write it down, motherfucker.
Well, I'll write it down. I know I have a lot of money.
I know I have a lot. I have like $100 total in my entire life. Anyways, so it's a round courtyard, kind of like around a center spiral that has an elevator where they like transport stuff between these open glass rooms. So everybody looking out can see everybody on like different layers, and it's stacked like 4 high. And that's like the central laboratory system. Each room is separated to like prevent fires from spreading and to prevent like explosions from reaching more than one room. So there's different pods for different things, but you can easily navigate and see, find somebody that you know. It's like looking out into a mall food courtyard to try to find your mom. Like you'll find what you want.
Yeah. Okay, so these guys should be a lot less uptight about like rules and shit. Also, I'm really sorry that I like dragged you into this. I didn't know he would be like that.
That's just why I don't go to school. I have a close friend who did though. He's a full blown wizard nowadays. He's graduated. I met him at the wizard seminars. Have you ever gone to a wizard seminar?
No, I haven't been invited yet.
Well, I think it's just because you haven't graduated or whatever. But if you are a wizard, a full blown, which I am, I'm a street wizard. They'll
My internet dropped. I can't hear anybody. Babe, can you hear anybody right now?
Yeah, I can.
I can't hear anyone.
Oh, hey. Hey guys, hold on. Hey. Blue just said you can't hear anyone.
Okay, I think I should be good again.
You're fully not in the chat.
What? What is happening right now?
It seems as though Blue's Discord is having a emotional moment. It is not working. I don't know why. Nico has suggested closing it via task manager. See if that helps. Yeah, we'll take a small little something.